What's good? Saywhatsreel crew. Welcome back. I'm Nick.
And I am Lawrence Buckley.
We back here today. We're gonna talk about our first TV show, Waterfront. We're gonna get into some NBA as well, and you know we're gonna talk about WNBA. So, what you think so far of Waterfront?
Well, you had me watch this show. You were the best show, I guess, number one show on Netflix. Obviously, it's been taken over by Squid Games, so it's now number two, dropped down number two. I mean, it's not as good as Ozark. That's where I started getting out of this. It was like Ozark met Outer Banks, met Dawson's Creek with the little lovey-dovey stuff that was going on too in the show. I mean, where do I start? Harlan, the matriarch, he's my favorite character. He is a badass. I felt like his character and Kane's character, I did like the dynamic between father and son. Obviously, there was that Kane didn't want to be like his father, but he is like his father. And the more and more the show went on, we realized that's who he really is, even though he was trying to fight not being like him. But guess what? He drinks like him too much. He's over here, infidelity, cheating on his wife, just like Harlan was doing in the beginning of the first episode. You know what I mean? And guess what? He's a cold-blooded killer, too, as we find out. So he's just like his father, and he got in the drug game, just like his father used to be in the drug game. So I did like that aspect, seeing the father and the son. Obviously, the wife of Harlan, Belle, she's cool. She has to keep the family together. But she's also, like, a lot of these character development, I didn't really enjoy some of the character development of the show. I felt like I needed more. There were certain things I didn't know. Like, obviously, we talk about Bree, where, obviously, in the beginning, I didn't know, that she had burned the house down. They talk about that later on, episode 2 and 3, they get more into that. Obviously, they were talking about her drinking problem. Because I want to know, why did she hate her brother so much? We don't find out until, like, I think, episode 4 or 5 that he went on the stand and basically narked on her. So there's certain things on the show I felt like with the writing of this show to me wasn't all there. They told us things that were too late, but the characters, the actual actors and actresses of this show did a great job. I just feel like this was too much of a bootleg version of putting Ozark and putting Outer Banks together, even with a little bit of Dawson's Creek. You had me watch this, so it was all right. You know what I mean? I binged all episodes in one day. It was fine. It's definitely no Ozark, though. Let's just keep it real.
So, I did tell him to watch it, but somebody told me, hey, this Waterfront show, it's like Ozark. You got to watch it. So, I'm excited. So, I said, hey, we got to cover this show. So, I told him, and so here we are. I turn it on. And I'm watching it, and I'm looking at Kane, and I'm like, why does he look so familiar?
Animal Kingdom.
And that's my dude, Jake Weary from Animal Kingdom. So right when I noticed that, I'm like, I can rock with this show. But as the show goes on, I was like, this is nowhere close. I mean, nowhere close to Ozark. It feels like a cheap version of it. Like, they just try to throw this out there. It was like, hey, let's get this going. I do love the characters in the show. I like Bree. I like the way they actually did it in a different way. Because normally they just say, hey, Bree, she burned down her house, da-da-da. They kind of did it subtle to, like, not make it, like, that big of a deal. I like how they introduced as Kane was the one who really put them into shit. Like, Kane.
He did.
Kane was the one.
By wanting to export the drugs, yeah.
Harlan was chilling. But the mom doing this shady shit on the side, trying to sell his land without him knowing, I feel like that started it, but they were broke. So I like the storyline. Where it started to annoy me was the FBI agent and his heroin addict. When he was talking about, oh man, I'm a fresh off a heroin addict, I was like, oh, here we go. And Bree's in love with this guy. I didn't like that story at all. Her son was destroying her, like right off rip. Like oh, I hate you, mom. You think this is gonna take? You think some shoes is gonna? I did not.
And
I
they
was
don't,
like, bro.
and they really weren't telling us why
No.
at first. So we're just like, why is he being so mean
It was
and rude?
annoying. And then Kane's wife or girlfriend, wife. Dog, I was like, why would you agree to go to dinner with his ex-girlfriend? Like, that's dumb.
So I felt like there were two characters in the show that were not needed. The first one being Jenna, being the former ex-girlfriend from high school. I felt like there was already enough storylines that involving that. Plus, I felt like we didn't ever see Kane and Peyton enough in love to warrant
exactly
what we were getting. And then the second character was the bartender who ended up being Harlan's son. That was terrible. That was awful. You don't need. This is certain stuff that you didn't need because there's already enough storylines where adding him in, and then not only adding him in, but he's basically a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Bro, we'll get back to that.
That's just wild.
Now, listen, y'all. The best part of the show is definitely Grady. Grady, at first, I thought this dude was a pussy. I'm like, oh, what is this pussy ass? I'm like, who is this dude? But then as they keep diving into him, he's psyched out. And he's crazy. But when he shot the grandson on accident, bro, I actually liked that because I was like, all right, he's definitely tripping. And the way he was killing people, I loved it. They saw a dude down and he was running away, lit him up. All the kills were good.
There was some CGI in there that was, but
how they did Sheriff, how Harlan got rid of Sheriff was hard, bro. The accident, first off, stabbing in the neck with the screwdriver, I like that. But actually crushing his head with the car, I actually like that a lot. So that was one of the highlights. But my most annoying part, I was actually enjoying the show all the way up to like the last episode when the grandson came out of the when he showed up on the boat.
Oh, episode 8.
I was like, bro, finale. I'm like, fucking kids, bro. Like, here we go. I was like, oh, it's gonna be good. They're gonna try to sneak something. They sneak the kid, and of course, the mom is taking care of things, and here he go, Mom. That ruined it for me. I was like, all right, that wasn't necessary, bro. Like, he did not have to be a stowaway, try to come save his mom, who was actually handling herself. So everything was good until that point. So all in all, I actually enjoyed the show. Ozark is levels, but it's actually enjoyable.
So Grady, I do love Topher Grace. I love that 70s show, so I love Topher Grace. To me, he's always been a good actor. I did not like him in Spider-Man 3 as Eddie Brock. I thought he was awful. But
my God.
Here, it worked because he was a narcissist and a sociopath, so it made sense. And I love how he basically wanted to be part of the Buckley family, and the Buckley family wasn't going for it because Harlan, the way Harlem is, it's my way or the highway. So that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that was the thing that was kind of confusing to me because, Harlan, this is your connect. This is your boss. And at no point was he trying to act like this was his boss. He wanted to be basically partners, but they're not partners. That was always Harlan's problem is, Harlan, you have a job to do, and he is your boss, but you never want to listen to your boss. That was what was so bad about it. A lot of the stuff could have been avoided.
Absolutely.
If he just would have listened, right?
Now, but that shit was weird. The reason why Harlan didn't want to bend the knee to him is because he was weird. He was like, oh, can you be my dad? Or it's just like, Grady was just so fucking weird.
He's weird, but at the end of the day, he's dangerous. And a lot of things could have been avoided if he just listened. Because that's how it is. In every drug show, you listen to your connect. That's just the way it is.
The connect was wilding, though.
The connect,
showing up to the restaurant during the day.
The connect wilds, yes. Should he showed up during the day? No. But at the end of the day, you came to my spot, I'm going to come to your spot. It makes sense. Because at the end of the day, connects do show up.
Did you expect the Parkers assassination? Did you expect that to go wrong?
So, see, that's the thing about this show, right? They tell us that these Parkers are cold-blooded. Oh, they're going to take care of Grady, no problem.
Bruh.
Da-da-da. And then Grady just takes care of the people, no issues, no problems. It ended up being Harlan and Kane actually taking out all of Grady's drugs.
Bruh, all of it.
All the drugs. That was them. The Parkers didn't do anything. They literally sent 2 dudes.
So that brings me to my next question. So we supposed to expect the Parkers to be a big deal the next season? Like,
Well,
bruh.
at the end, it made it seem like because he's
Yeah.
beating up on an old dude.
I'm like,
oh, this is your new boss, the land.
You failed to take out Grady, and we supposed to take you serious as a boss for next season?
We're supposed to take him seriously because they killed Harlan's dad.
Man, dog. Another thing. Bree relapsing, like, why? We didn't. She could have just stayed clean. If you remember, she had the heroin dude. She was like, "Oh, I'm trying to do better for my son," but she gets tangled involved with him, so she actually kills him, which I actually liked a lot. That was actually good. But after that, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be sober. I'm gonna be sober." She jumps right back into it. I'm like, they actually didn't need to make her back alcoholic. If you remember on the boat, she was trying to show that she was.
She poured it out.
She poured it out, but then she get right back on the horse. No, she didn't.
No.
My bad. Sorry, y'all.
I like how she sacrificed for her family. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna relapse for my family to get the job done to kill the DEA agent. She realized
that
to
was
kill
hard.
the DEA agent, she had to drink to get him to take the heroin. Like she said, she's like, I didn't put it in him, but by me relapsing, made him feel comfortable enough to relapse. And I actually enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Because really the whole season, they wouldn't let her back in the family business because she was drinking, which obviously the father wanted to bring her back in, but her mom was very against it. Very, very against it.
Are you with the mom being the shot caller now? Because you remember the mom was the one that called the Parkers.
Yeah.
And the mom is really the boss now.
One of my other issues with the show is I'm very, very big on when you show me something, continue to show me it. With Harlan, right? Other than the beginning of the episode, really, and then obviously when he killed the sheriff, the heart stuff was just kind of cut off. They like he's had multiple heart attacks supposedly, but then he's going through all this stuff, right? Remember they had Grady set up, he's getting bit by all this stuff. Nothing happened, no more heart attack, no, he just had all this. It was like they forgot all about it.
Bro,
I don't
forgot
like
about
that.
it too.
I don't like that. When I watch a show and someone's had multiple heart attacks, anytime he goes through any type of trauma, there should be a chance he might not make it.
Bruh.
And they kept teasing like, hey, I know y'all don't want me here. Like his wife saying you don't want to be here, you keep drinking yourself to death. His son talking about you drink yourself to death. But then there was nothing for his actions.
You didn't like the new son? I actually enjoyed him. I thought he was actually good for the show.
I felt like he wasn't needed in season 1. They had enough storylines going on where adding him to it doesn't add. To me, he could have waited till season 2, and that'd been a great thing for season 2.
Well, they needed him. They needed somebody to be level-headed. Like, if you think about it, Harlan's an alcoholic, Bree's an alcoholic, Kane is getting to be alcoholic. They needed somebody to be level-headed. So, and they needed somebody who could save their ass, bro. Because they all seemed like they was falling, bro. Harlan, he couldn't get the job done. Bro, the octopus, was it a stingray? No, what was it? Jellyfish.
Yeah.
That scene was good, but Harlan was just out of control. He couldn't do anything for himself. Kane definitely was pathetic for a lot of the season, bro. As it went on, he got better.
Oh, yes, he was definitely a pussy most of the season.
Which
But
I didn't like at first.
That's the character development of Kane improved. Obviously, he ended up being the one to kill Grady.
Exactly. And Bree is just crying for a majority of the season. So they needed somebody to step in and help them.
It doesn't make sense, though, because they didn't tell him anything. He doesn't know anything that's going on.
They went on a boat trip, or they went somewhere.
They didn't go anywhere. They're
And then
supposed
they
to go on the boat trip, but they got caught up. That's when they got
yeah.
took. So he knows nothing about what's really going on. And that's my problem is, okay, you put him in the family, but he literally knows nothing. You
don't
might
know
be the bad guys, and he doesn't even know what's going on, and he's helping you. That's the thing. To me, they added too many storylines to me, to the point where they didn't need that. The show was already good enough with what was going on with Grady and all that. And they already had enough little storylines with obviously the son and Bree. They already had that. They added like the high school girlfriend and stuff. They didn't need to add all that. That could have waited till next season.
Bro. And Peyton at the end confused me as a character.
She's gonna be, I'm already saying it right now, in season 2, she's gonna be one of the antagonists. She's gonna try to take the Buckley family down.
No way.
Yes.
No.
The way the character, you look into her eyes, she's giving, I'm going to take you down. She already doesn't like the mom.
I got it completely different. I took it as, like, she pretty much said, this is my husband, this is my shit, and this is how it's going to be. I'm going to be. Like, she just, bro, she threatened to take out, what's the little girlfriend name?
Jenna.
Oh, I'm going to take out Jenna. And she realized, oh, she's no threat to me. Kane comes in, he realizes, like, hey, I gotta be with you. And she's like, sit down. She's took control, bruh. Like,
no, Kane gave her the control. When Kane said,
he did.
Whatever I need to do, I'll do it. She already doesn't like the mom. She doesn't like Harlan. Bro, she doesn't like the family.
I guarantee you she's not gonna do that, bro.
Yes, she is.
Why? Second season?
The way to look, we're fine. You have to understand. I guess you haven't experienced it. A woman scorned, bro. She's not gonna forgive him. Oh, this is just fine. No, I'm telling you, she's gonna try to take the whole family down. At no point did she like the family. Obviously, you've seen the scene between her and the mom. They don't like each other. Then she said, "You're not gonna be like. I don't want you to be like Harlan." She knows how Harlan is. The only person in the family that we saw that she might kind of like is Bree. That is it. And then her husband, who you're supposed to confide in love, cheats on you. Okay.
She's seeing it coming.
Regardless of seeing it coming or not. I do blame her a little bit for leaving and basically leaving her husband to basically go ahead and sleep with him.
That's what I'm saying. Why?
But
how she could be mad?
Obviously, a woman scorned. The look on her face was, oh, yeah, hubby, we're going to be fine. The look on her face was not, I'm fine. The look on her face was, you hurt me and I'm going to come get you. But I'm going to get you, I'm going to stab you in the back, get you. That was the look on her face.
In the comments below, type, do you think Peyton is going to turn on the family, or you think she's gonna join the squad?
She's definitely not joining the squad.
All right, man. I think she's gonna be.
The minute she heard that, we're exporting heroin. The look on her face was stunned. I'm telling you right now, she's not gonna be one a part of this shit. I'm telling you.
All right, so how would you rate this?
So this was not a real regret. I'm gonna say this was more towards what it's on. It's a streaming. Netflix is a streaming site, and this is a good thing to just sit home and just stream at your convenience. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna eat tons of popcorn. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's real gold. It is not, because I can't. Ozark is real gold, so I cannot put on that level whatsoever. But it's a nice little show. You're at home, you chilling, watching it. It's all good. I like it.
It teeters. Popcorn, it teeters. Like, I actually enjoyed it. Like, I was rushing to watch some parts. Like, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get home to watch this. Can't wait to wait home to finish this part. But I gotta agree, it's an at leisure thing.
Yeah,
it's just something you turn on. You need a good show to watch. Every couple days or so. Watch Waterfront. It's a streamer for me.
Yeah, it's a streaming. I do say, hey, you like Netflix? Definitely give it a watch. For sure. It's probably one of the best shows of the summer. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it's been a slow summer. Summer. All right, that's Waterfront. Now, NBA free agency. Boy, it's a lot of shit that happened. Your favorite move so far in your favorite team?
I got to be objective here. I got to think, what team made a move that's getting them closer to winning a championship? Man, I'm going to go with the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets have made the most quality moves to get them towards a championship. I'm a little worried, though, because Nikola Jokic told them that he's not signing this extension. So now, are they going to trade Nikola Jokic? Are they going to trade the Joker? Because he's not willing to sign this extension? And already the GM kind of gave a little bit of a notion, hey, we could trade 15. Because before that, I'm like, okay, I'm liking the moves they're making. They brought in Jonas Valanciunas, Bruce Brown, who won a championship with them before. What was that big move they made? They made another big move, the Nuggets?
Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson, the trade, Cam Johnson for Michael Porter Jr. These are good moves to make the team better. Not bringing back Russell Westbrook, that's a good move. I really was liking the moves the Nuggets have made, but I'm a little worried because why doesn't Jokic want to re-sign?
I wouldn't worry about that, bro.
What you mean?
I wouldn't worry about it. It'll be fine. He's pulling a Giannis.
I don't know. Because listen, why wouldn't you want to sign that extension? Because this is the team who has your bird rights. You can't sign more money than with this team. Why would you say that? What's going on in the front office? What is he not liking? Because that's a big deal. Because listen, Luka Doncic coming up in August, he can re-sign with the Lakers. Look at who re-signed this week. Look who just re-signed today. Chet Holmgren, 5 years, $250. He re-signed with the Thunder, no problem. Look at our boy from Orlando,
that's true.
Paolo Banchero, 5 years, $287, no issues. But Jokic, what else does he need to see?
Well, I do like the Nuggets moves. But, man, we about to take out the Rockets, man. The Rockets. They made a lot of great moves, bro.
Oh, God.
I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's just hype. KD, outside of KD, got Dorian Smith. That was a great move. That was a great move. They re-signed Smith, Jabari. They have your boy from Atlanta. What's his name?
Clint Capella?
Clint Capella.
Okay.
I like that one. What else they did? They did one more. I'm slipping my mind. But they made some good moves, bro. I think Dorian Smith alone and KD alone pushed them closer to a championship, in my opinion. You got A-Man Thompson. He's going to be coming into his own. He's way better than Jalen Green. Way better.
Huh?
I think he's way better than Jalen Green.
Who?
Jalen Green.
Who is?
A-Man.
You out your damn mind.
All right.
I don't want to talk bad because his name, is A-Man,
Bro.
I'm a Christian man, but I'm sorry. The Houston Rockets they've basically let go of some of their core, and if they don't win a championship this year or next year, they're done.
I agree. They have to win, but they're closer to a championship than everybody else who made moves.
I don't see them beating the Thunder. I don't know if they beat the Nuggets. I think
they beat the Nuggets.
I'm not sure. You want me to trust somebody who has never won a championship without being surrounded by basically top 50 overall of all time NBA players. Kevin Durant has never won a championship without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green around him. He's had James Harden. He's had Kyrie Irving. He's had Devin Booker. He's had Bradley Beal. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn who is on this team with him if they ain't top 50. Because I've seen what it takes for Kevin Durant to win a championship. It ain't happening here. I feel bad for Ime Udoka because I thought he was building something with the Rockets. If he likes his moves, okay. But I'll tell you right now, this team is nowhere near as good as his Boston Celtics team that he was with, where he almost won a championship with.
No.
And this team is not good enough to beat the Thunder. And it's not good enough to beat the Nuggets. I don't think so. I'm not sure they're good enough to beat the Timberwolves. We'll see. To me, I don't know if they've gotten better because they gotten older. Now, you got Fred VanVleet, who's older. You got Clint Capella, who's older. And you got KD, who's older. Did they add Dorian Finney-Smith? Dorian Finney-Smith's a great player on any team. He's a 3-and-D player. A very good lockdown defender. That's great. He's your replacement for Dylan Brooks. Cool. That's awesome. You still got Sagoon. That's cool. You're telling me that A-Man Thompson's better than Jalen Green? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Bruh, my move, see, this is like in hypothetical world, I would have traded all that shit to get Giannis. That was my call. I was saying trade Jalen Green and whatever else it takes to get Giannis. Then you have Giannis, Sagoon, A-Man, Fred, Dorian Smith. You would have picked him up. I think that would have been a better move.
Obviously, I'm not going to disagree with you because I think KD doesn't care about championships anymore. That's the way it looks like to me. That's what it gives off. Everywhere he goes since he's won those championships, it gives, I don't want to win a championship. It gives, if I get my 27 points and I can get my 50, 40, 90, I'm good. It doesn't give, I want to be in the championship. Plus, he's older. He has what? 2 Achilles, ACL injuries in the past. I'm sorry. If that is your best player on your team in 2025, you are not winning a championship. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I'm taking the Thunder. I'm taking SGA over him any day of the week. And I will even take, I've seen it with my eyes, with my 4 eyes. I'm wearing glasses today. Your boy, Anthony Edwards, took his ass out. I'm sorry. I cannot roll with Kevin Durant.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So, okay, question this. Is this Rockets team better than the Suns team?
The Suns of last season, of course. The Suns of last season didn't make the playoffs.
The Suns of the past, however many seasons KD been there.
I mean, probably. But that's not really saying nothing. I don't know if you would say it was better than the Brooklyn teams. When they had Kyrie and James Harden, they had a lot of good players on that team.
That's why I didn't bring up Brooklyn.
But like I said, this team's not beat. When we ask this question, we're asking this question to, could this make this team get to a championship?
You said closer.
Closer. This is what's close to them? Second round? Because they couldn't get past the Warriors in the first round. I don't know if this team gets past the Warriors, to be honest with you. The only reason I'm saying they might is because the Warriors made 0 moves. But it's the same Warriors team from last season. I don't know if they get past the Warriors, to be honest with you. Because like I said, if KD is your best player, which he is, you're not winning a championship. It's that simple. I will take the Orlando Magic right now to beat this Rockets team. Right now.
All right, bro. We got to move on, bro, because that's crazy.
I'm dead serious.
We got to move on, bro. The Orlando Magic not beating the Rockets, bro.
I think so.
No, bro.
I do. I don't trust Kevin Durant. I don't know how you can trust him either.
I trust Kevin Durant.
He's shown you nothing since the Warriors that warrant I'm going to win a championship.
Bro, all right, let's take it to the Suns. Bradley Beal was a bust, bro. Bradley Beal was a bust for that team. And they didn't have any depth. So that team was doomed for the jump. Brooklyn, it was too much drama, too much shit. Kyrie with the COVID thing. You got Harden. He got injured.
I'm seeing a lot of excuses.
Excuses, but things that happen.
Jabari Smith just got injured last season.
That wasn't on KD, though.
If Sengun gets injured this season, what happens?
They cooked.
Let me tell you something. I don't know how you can't see this.
Bro, KD.
Without a couple top 50 NBA players, which he's had before with the Thunder back in the day. And how many championships he got with the Thunder?
They faced Bron.
How many championships he got with the Thunder?
0, bro.
How many top 50 players does he have on that team? At the end of the day.
3.
Him, Harden, Westbrook. Mm-hmm. Right? Serge Ibaka is not top 50, but he's a very good player with them. We're not going to bring up Kendrick Perkins' ass. But listen, I don't know how you can trust. How far do you think they can go with Kevin Durant? Be honest.
Conference finals.
With the right matchups, maybe. It's all going to come down to matchups. But if they play the Thunder anytime in the first or second round, they're done. They play the Timberwolves, they might be done.
Bro, are you really going to trust the Timberwolves?
They've been to the conference finals back-to-back years.
Okay. And so you think they got better this season? Be honest.
Better? I'm not sure about better.
So you stay stagnant.
Okay.
And the Rockets moved up.
Okay, number one, move up, maybe. We have to see, number one, if a 37-year-old Kevin Durant can stay healthy for 82 games again, which he always gets injured a little bit.
We have to assume he will stay healthy. Let's just assume he stays healthy.
Let's assume he stays healthy. Okay. I'm supposed to assume that everybody on the team will stay healthy too. Okay. Cool. Their ceiling, you think, is the conference finals?
Yes.
Their ceiling to me is they get taken out by either the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, or the Thunder. Plus, there might be a new Thunder squad coming next season. Another young team who's hungry making the playoffs they might have to face in the first round that could take them out. And I'm talking about the San Antonio Spurs. You ever thought about the Spurs being better next season? They've improved. You got teams like, we didn't talk about them yet, but let's talk about them.
Let's get
Los Angeles Lakers. They added DeAndre Ayton.
Bruh, don't
they
tell
added
me that.
I'm just saying.
Hell no.
They've added a couple pieces here. They're not going to be just sitting there. They still have, to me, a top 5 player and an assassin and a dog, and Luka Doncic still on the team. They still have LeBron James, who's still going to give you 25 points, regardless. They're not going to be just an easy team to take out. Do I think the Rockets are better than them? Sure. They are.
Nah.
The Rockets are better than the Lakers. I'll admit that. On paper,
Okay.
I will take the Rockets over the Lakers on paper, 100%.
Okay.
But, once again, it ain't no easy matchup. You still got the Clippers. The Clippers, is Kawhi Leonard going to be completely healthy? Can he play about 75
right.
games?
Let's start with the Clippers. I do like the moves they made. Brook Lopez. I like a lot of the moves, but it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Kawhi is not going to be healthy, bro. Like, we can just scratch them off our list right now.
I mean, that is completely fair. When you think about it, he's almost injured every season. And if he's even like, oh, my foot hurts for like a little bit, he doesn't play.
And then Harden, we know what happens when he gets to the playoffs, bro. I hate to even keep saying it, but
choke artist, yeah.
I tried last year. I was like, oh no, he can do it. No, bro. So we can scratch the Clippers off. I do like the Spurs moves. I like the Spurs. I think Wemby, if he's a top 10 player this season, if he gets top 5, it might be over with. Like you said, they might be.
Like I said,
it might be a
they
really
are
good team.
on the rise, and they can progress to being that new Thunder team. I think, in a couple of years, this could be a team who could be competing for a championship 100%.
And I definitely do like the Nuggets moves. I like Cam Johnson. I wanted him on the Grizzlies for sure. I think they did great by getting rid of Westbrook. But I think they need to get rid of Murray or do something with Murray. Trade him out, get something about Murray and Jokic not clicking no more. And I think that's the problem. Something about Murray and Jokic not clicking.
The thing is, to replace Murray, you need someone with with a high IQ who can shoot the ball, who can really shoot it. That's why Murray and Jokic work so much, because Murray can shoot the 3.
And has a good IQ.
And he has a good IQ. You need someone to replace that. And someone who's going to be consistent, who can give you between 15 and 20 points a game. It's going to be hard to trade Jamal Murray.
I would throw this at you. Don't trade him. Add Dame. Add Dame to come off the bench. Now you got the Nuggets with Dame, Murray, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, who's been underrated. Aaron Gordon is a beast for that team. He's been a beast for that team.
He fits that team perfectly.
Perfectly. We used to see him in the Magic and be like, man, we ain't coming to see Aaron Gordon. Like,
there was a time when he was the best player on the Magic.
Yeah, bro.
He fits good as the 3rd, 4th option on the team.
Monster for the Nuggets. So the Nuggets actually have potential to come out and get to the finals.
I think they're the team who made the best moves.
And we both seen Thunder probably scraped by just a little bit. If it wasn't for
the Thunder, if the Nuggets were healthy, the Nuggets would have made to the finals
for sure. So I do like the Nuggets. We ain't got to go too much into the Rockets again. But how do you feel about my Grizzlies? Come on, man. You gonna laugh at me? All right, bro.
What they gonna do? I love to hear this. What did you about to say? Oh, we're about to move away from the finals. What
guys, pending injury. If Ja Morant, JJJ, and the gang can stay healthy, I definitely think we can make some noise. I don't know how far. I'm not gonna get too crazy, but we can get to the second round. We can definitely knock off. I think we can beat the Lakers. As a collective, we got Wells. He was almost Rookie of the Year last year. Boy, was balling.
A Rookie of the Year where the rookies were mostly ass. Okay.
All right, we got Wells. I know. We got boy Cole Anthony come out the bench.
I don't think y'all want him though. Y'all trying to get rid of him.
If we get rid of him, look. All I know is the Grizzlies gonna be decent if Ja and JJJ are healthy. They're gonna be decent. I don't know how far they're gonna go, but I think they're gonna upset somebody. That's my hot take.
All right.
Okay. Indulge me, bro. How do you feel about the Suns?
It's gonna be a young core, man. They got, they brought in Mark Williams. They got Mogloch from the draft from Duke. He's going to be a good player. They got some Twin Towers, some bigs over there. Obviously, still got Devin Booker. They're going to probably buy out Bradley Beal. They brought in, obviously, they got Jalen Green, but I heard they want to trade him too. They got Dylan Brooks.
Which is stupid. Why would you trade Jalen Green? You keep Green, you keep Booker, you get rid of Beal. You build around Booker and Green.
I mean, they're basically the same player, though. That's why.
Not really.
They are.
Green is way more explosive.
They're both high-value players.
They are.
And
But
I don't know if that's going to work.
that can work. Like, you can look at it as like the Celtics, JT and Brown. They're both.
It's different.
It is because
They had Porzingis. They had Drew Holiday. They had some unselfish players in the team, Derek White. With Brown and Green, I don't think they could be unselfish. The best way for the Suns to win is what they almost did a couple years back.
Booker and Green, my bad.
Is they need to have a superstar point guard. Remember they had Chris Paul, someone who could set up Devin Booker, but can also get his own shots. And they need a center. Remember when they had DeAndre Ayton? He was playing well. They need a point guard with Booker and need a center. That's what they need. And they just need parts around them. Booker and Jalen Green is not going to work.
You keep Green, bro.
You don't. Either you trade Green, either trade Booker, you trade Green. They can't be together. It's not.
Can Green play the three?
I mean, he could.
How tall is he?
It was like 6'6".
Okay.
I'm just saying, to me, I don't think that works out. You're basically looking at like a Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum situation. Like
yeah.
You're looking.
I think it's smooth.
It doesn't get you to. What are you trying to do? You trying to win you trying to get to the finals?
No, you're trying to build. You just. I feel like you keep both and you just build around them.
I'm trading.
Booker's still young. You still trading them?
I'm trading him. Can I get? This is what I'll be trying to get. I need a superstar point guard. Okay. I would trade for like someone like Trae Young or something. That's what I need in here.
They snatched Trae Young, boy, that'd be crazy. But speaking of Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks, they made some great moves.
Great moves to do what?
They can contend.
They going where? The finals?
Yes, they can contend to the finals.
Really?
It's not that far off, bro. Dyson Daniels is a good defensive player. Trae Young, they got Porzingis. If Porzingis is healthy, presumably.
We all know he's not.
Yeah, I know.
We all know he's going to play like 40 games.
If he's healthy. They got Nicole Alexander-Walker.
He's a good little piece.
They got some good pieces, bro. They're building. The rookie that they had last year, he's going to step into his own.
The only reason you're saying this is because the Pacers are cooked.
Correct.
And the Celtics are cooked.
Correct.
If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't even be talking about them.
What? Yeah, I'm looking at it from the landscape that we're in now. No Pacers, no Celtics. We know the Cavs going to choke. It's either the Magic, the Hawks, or the Bucks.
You forget about the Knicks.
And the Knicks, sorry. And Detroit. I like Detroit, too. Getting Duncan Robinson.
What?
They need a shooter. You don't like Duncan Robinson as a shooter for them?
Listen, if Pat Riley don't want you on the court, there's something wrong with you. It's that simple. That is the great Pat Riley.
Let's speak on Miami then. For the past couple of years, how much stock does that really hold?
What do you mean?
The team has been shit.
Listen, obviously they haven't been completely healthy at times. They trying to build something there.
They've been failing.
Heat culture is going to come back. We all know. I trust in Pat Riley always.
Yeah.
Riley's going to get this back together, but I'm sorry. Duncan Robinson, he can shoot, but he can't defend me or you. And his shooting is kind of sporadic. There's a reason why he wasn't playing under Eric Spoelstra, one of the better coaches in the league, and why Pat Riley didn't want him out there either. I mean, you got to think. He's still getting paid because he can quote-unquote shoot. But guess what? He'll be out there rotation soon when he's getting cooked.
He is the defensive liability.
You over here talking about like he'll do something.
Bro, I like him as a shooter for them. Who
you like better? Him or the gambling addict, Malik Beasley? They should re-sign Malik Beasley.
That one's so tough.
And I think Malik Beasley is innocent, by the way.
I still want to say I'll take Duncan over Malik.
You out your damn mind. Guess who was second? Was actually going to be first. It wasn't for Anthony Edwards being greedy. Guess who was second in the whole NBA with 3-point made? Had over 300 threes. And you're telling me you're taking Duncan Robinson over Malik Beasley.
Bro, in that system, if he does exactly what they needed Malik Beasley to do, which is just shoot.
That boy ain't Malik Beasley, bro. Malik Beasley can do more than just shoot. All Doug Robinson can do is shoot.
Yes, but all they're asking from him is to shoot. K gonna be doing this thing. You're gonna have Ivy back. They're not gonna need. They have Malik doing way more because of the Ivory injury.
They're gonna regret this shit. They need Malik Beasley back.
All right,
regretting this shit.
Man,
I'm telling you, Duncan Robinson is not. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Duncan Robinson is not him. He's not, bro.
All right. The Knicks Jordan Clarkson. Woo.
They added another player from the 76ers too.
Yeah, the guy from France.
Yeah, I can't say his name, but it's a
lit.
cool little pickup.
Those are nice pickups. The Knicks are gonna be the Knicks. The only thing that can stop the Knicks are themselves.
And Mike Brown.
Milwaukee Bucks. How you feel about Milwaukee?
I mean, I guess you could say the replacement for Brook Lopez is a huge pickup in Miles Turner. So huge that they had to release Damian Lillard, but that's here or there. Obviously, the Bucks should be okay. To me, their coach is an accident waiting to happen in Doc Rivers. So Doc Rivers and Kevin Durant, two guys who are not winning championships again, in my opinion. So,
all right, because we don't want to run too long, but I do want to ask this: Doc Rivers or Mike Brown?
God. So I have no choice but to take Doc Rivers because he's won a championship before.
Over Mike Brown?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes. I have to do it.
Wow.
I have to do it because at least Doc Rivers.
I'm talking about with these teams.
Well,
not as a coach. I'm talking about with these teams.
With these teams, not really fair.
In the playoffs.
I mean, it's not really fair. The Knicks are a better, they're way more well-rounded and have a better team.
Coaching has a bigger impact. You can have a great team and a shit coach.
Yeah, but the Bucks. So, to me, when I look at the Bucks, that team runs with Giannis and Giannis alone. They don't have.
And Miles Turner too.
No, Miles Turner is not going to equal what Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, OG, Mikal. It's not fair. It's not fair for them. The Bucks, to me, they're a second round exit team at best. They're not getting past second round. Like I said, I hate to say it, but my Orlando Magic are going to be taking them out. So, you know what I mean? I'm not too worried about the Bucks.
So, Orlando Magic, number 1 team in the East right now?
I'm not going to go that far because I feel like you got to go with the New York Knicks.
For some reason, I keep writing off the Knicks because I felt like...
I mean, on paper, you got to go with the Knicks because, on paper, they have the best team. You look at all the players they got, I still think their bench is still weak, even though they added Clarkson. I still don't believe in their bench. I still take, the bench kind of makes it. We'll see how Mike Brown, because with Tom Thibodeau, he didn't use the bench. It'll be different to see.
The best player on the court is Paolo when they play the Knicks. That's the best player. And I'm always going to run with the best player. And then I would... You think that's
Paolo,
tough?
But I don't know.
No, I think Paolo's the best player on that court.
I don't. It's hard to say that because they haven't proven that yet. He hasn't proven that yet. If you look at it and you look at everything that we've seen, playoffs, all that stuff, you got to go with Jalen Brunson. He is the best player on the court because of what he's done. The eye test and what's going to happen and what you can see in the future is that Paolo Banchero is going to be the best player on the court.
Well,
but as of now, if they got in the playoff series, and see, we've seen the Magic last time they were in the playoffs. They got 1 win and got 4-1 by the Celtics in the first round. The year before that, they took the Cavaliers to 7. But guess what? They lost. So if they got in a series with the Knicks, the best player on the court would probably be Jalen Brunson because guess what? Who's stopping him? I know you're going to try to tell me Jalen Suggs, but he's not. Jalen Brunson is... We gotta be honest with you.
We'll have to see. Damn, we didn't get to WNBA. This is our podcast, bro. If we do WNBA, so we probably gonna have to talk. We'll talk about that later. Any quick thing you want to say on WNBA?
Congratulations to Angel Reese on being on the cover of for the NBA 2K26 for the women.
I knew you would get there. I knew you would get there. Reese's Pieces. We're going to be Reese's Pieces.
It's, I guess you could say, well-deserved. She brings a lot to the table. Mrs. Meebow.
Hell yeah. I ain't going to add nothing else to that because that was perfect. Till next time, thank you for rocking with us.
I'm Lawrence.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's Saywhatsreel.